people are just so charismatic. Some people just effortlessly attractive and attract people so easily, and it lies in that charisma that they have. Charisma is a character trait that anyone can develop no matter what you look like, okay? For me, it was always harder to connect with others, but with the tool of charisma, it just unlocks a whole new area of my life that I didn't even know existed. I found that my interactions with others and my relationship with them just flourished, okay? My first time meeting them ever just unlocked a connection between me and them that I feel as if I didn't unlock this way to be more charismatic, it wouldn't have happened. And the same exact thing can and will happen to you as you follow these tips, okay? So in this video, we're gonna go over practical tips to enhance your charisma, okay? Hey guys, I'm Mauricio, and today you're gonna unlock that inner diva, that inner charismatic girl, charismatic baddie inside that you might even know you didn't even have. Or you already know that you're charismatic, but you're gonna enhance it with these steps, okay? So listen to Mauricio. She's gonna teach you all of her ways. Number one, and if you don't listen to all the steps, this is the main one. Master active listening, okay? This is so important. All of us, me and you, the main thing that we want from others is to be listened to, okay? It's so important that when you talk to someone or they're talking to you, that you show that you care about what they're talking about in the first place. Do not be that person where all they care about is themselves. You ever talk to someone and it's like, OMG, they are so, what's the word? Self-centered. You will be talking to yourself and they, without a doubt, would find some way, somehow, to turn it in about themselves. You do not want to be that person. Are you that person? Don't be that person. So don't be afraid of silence on your end. I feel that some people, they believe that by the more that they talk, the more the other person's going to be attracted to them, but I actually believe the opposite. Sometimes it's good to be quiet and not talk. I believe that so heavily. It's helped me too. Like, I'm always a quiet person. That's how I describe myself. However, I found that when I'm talking to someone, just letting them yap, they will feel like they have some type of connection with you. And you don't have to say anything. It is that easy. Just be quiet. I promise. Yeah, I love this. Their style or whatever. And now, so that first tip of active listening is literally being quiet. People will feel like they have a genuinely deep connection with you just because you let them yap to you. I promise. Like, let people yap to you, and it's the best feeling ever. Have you ever had a friend that lets you yap? Be that friend that lets the other person yap, okay? Number two, body posture. Obviously, this is such a known thing. However, it is so important. Something I notice about people, the first thing I notice about someone is always their posture. I promise you, whenever I see someone and I see that C-back, I'm like, oh. It's an actual trigger for me, I'm not gonna lie. Pretend someone's like pulling your shoulders back and you don't have a choice, babe. The thing, like, this thought goes through my mind when I'm walking. Chin parallel to the ground, always. So you can look up, however, your chin could never go down, ever. You ever seen someone walking like this? I see people walking like that. I always see people walking like that. So I'm gonna show you a comparison. This versus this. Parallel chin. Much better, right? And another thing, this is mostly a tip for my ladies. However, this is something that so small. However, I love doing this. And it is pretend that you have pinned knees. What do I mean by pinned knees? Your knees are like this, right? Pretend there's a pin going horizontally through your knees. Your knees can't separate. This is while you're sitting, while you're walking, especially when you are getting up from a seat, okay? So do it right now. I don't know, if you're sitting down, go sit down if you're not. But try to get up. Get up how you usually would get up, and then get up while having your knees pinned, okay? Number 4, show genuine, or number 3 actually. Number 3, show genuine interest in others. In the first tip in this tip is so important, okay? When you are talking to someone, it is so important that they leave that interaction feeling better about themselves. You never want to be a negative Nancy or a Debbie Downer, ever. You want the other person to feel better after they're talking to you. And don't ever be fake, because that's not you, okay? Like, I don't have an example. So with this also, when you're listening to someone, actually listen and like gather info on them, and in future conversations use that information and bring it up. Have you ever talked to someone and they brought something else that you said like way back, and you're like, oh, you remember that? That shows that you listen to them while they're talking. And that is so important, okay? So important that they know that you are listening to them, okay? Also, communicate with so much confidence so the next step is to communicate with confidence, okay? When you are talking to someone, slow down. Articulate your words in your head first and then lay it out. Let it be known that what you're saying is... Edit me. I'm so serious. Edit me. I'm so serious. You guys better edit me, I promise. I used to be an editor too, I promise. So I can literally make my own scene packs for you guys. I will do that. I'm gonna make a scene pack for you guys of me. It's just gonna be me being like... Okay, communicating with confidence. Have confidence. Confidence, okay? Another thing that I like to do is that the pregnancy pause. It is so important, especially if someone asks you a question. Do the pregnancy pause. You want to know what is the pregnancy pause? That's the pregnancy pause. So, hi Mauricio. Do you know what happened the other day? I saw so many police cars over here. I don't even know. See how I took that long pause literally just to say I don't know? Know that what you're adding to the conversation will always and does add value to it, okay? Be clear with your speech. Do not be that person that before you express an idea to someone, before they even have the chance to hear your idea, you're like, this might be kind of stupid, but don't do that. And a lot of time, it's not even a stupid idea. You're already rejecting yourself before that person gets the chance to. I made a video on that. A lot of people reject themselves before they allow the other person to reject them. When you share something with someone, stop saying this might be stupid, this might be dumb. Why would you do that to yourself? Number 5. Number 5. I think this is number 5. Be authentic to yourself and stay true to yourself. Of course, there's a time and place for everything. However, you do not need to water down your personality for nobody, okay? And I wouldn't ask invasive questions. Don't be afraid to ask invasive, deep questions, girl. Did I get scammed? This should be the cover. Next one. Be emotionally intelligent, okay? When someone's venting to you, right, they're telling you about a situation where they were hurt or done dirty by someone, okay? It's always important that you have to validate them, okay? I don't care. Validate that person that's talking to you. Because, like, I experienced it too. Imagine telling someone, oh, this person did this and that to me, and then the person you're talking to responds with, yeah, you were kind of wrong for X, Y, and Z. Shut up. Don't talk. Okay, so it's so different to see their point of view on something. Always try to understand where the person you're talking to is coming from. Always. Or let's say this is someone, you're in an argument with that person. Don't be closed-minded just on how you saw the situation. Of course, you're still entitled to your feelings. Don't diminish that either. However, do not be someone who doesn't even care to see what they have to say. Okay? Now, if they lit your grandma on fire, that's different. Like a little disagreement on something, at least hear them out on what they have to say. Because it's frustrating. If from their point of view, they feel this way, and you don't even care what they have to say or their opinion. Next one, be a positive Nancy. I just made that up. Be positive Nancy. We don't like negative Nancy over here. Be positive Nancy. You ever met someone and they're always talking about something negative? You don't want to be around that person. I don't want to be around that person. You don't want to be around that person. So don't be that person, okay? Get a journal and write your negative thoughts. That's what I do. I've been trying to do. Like, it's so attractive when you meet someone and they're just like a ball of sunshine. Be that sunshine. Be your sunshine. Be the sunshine. And adding on to don't be a negative Nancy, be positive. I'm going to add on that try not to complain. I know it's human. We want to complain about things when things aren't always up. However, try your best. I understand it's hard too, but try your best not to complain, please. No one wants to hear that. I promise. I know I get annoyed when you've ever met someone, all you do is complain. Don't be that person. Don't be afraid to be passionate. This goes in with what I said earlier about not watering down your personality. Don't be afraid to show passion towards the things that, well, you are passionate about, okay? Okay? Next one, don't be that person that can't take feedback, okay? Of course, there's difference on what you say and how you say it. Don't let people be disrespectful. However, just don't be that person. The main idea of this video is don't be that person. You know that person that low-key annoys you. Don't be like them. Take out what annoys you about that person and be like, okay, I'm gonna do that. Especially because a lot of you, and I'm gonna call you out, a lot of you complain about someone doing X, Y, and Z, but you do the exact same thing. You need to really look at your own self. A lot of people do that. It's only okay when I do it. No, it's not. How you feel about that person, I bet you other people feel the same way about you. Okay? So, in all, charisma is based on your connection with people, okay? Implementing these tips and watch how your interactions and connections transform and share your experiences and questions below. Please talk to me. I respond. Leave a comment below. I hope you guys had fun watching. I had fun creating. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye bye.